Hello and welcome back to MLab 1101, Introduction to Clinical Laboratory Science. My name is Dustin Scott Brewster, and this is going to be the first of a three-part presentation on the fourth unit of this course, Medical Ethics. So what are ethics? Ethics are an incredibly important part of any profession, but especially healthcare. According to the American Heritage Dictionary, ethics means a set of principles of right conduct. Individually, ethics can be viewed as the study of the general nature of morals and of the specific moral choices to be made by a person. This is known as somebody's moral philosophy or moral compass. Collectively, as a group, and the definition that we're interested in, is the rules or standards governing the conduct of a person or members of a profession. This definition is what is used to characterize medical ethics. So basically, having ethics means doing what is right. So, what is right? What is right can depend on somebody's individual values. Those values can be influenced by somebody's background, which is further influenced by somebody's religion, maybe somebody's race, somebody's socioeconomic status, or perhaps their culture. Values in terms of a societal interaction refer to the ideas and customs towards which a person or group of people has a positive regard. Values, therefore, are typically a positive thing. Most people view cleanliness, freedom, education, among other things, as positive values. On the other hand, we have negative values. Things like cruelty, maybe crimes, or blasphemy, most people view as negative. But again, depending on your personal circumstances, your background, your culture, you may view certain things like hospice or nursing homes, which we readily use in the United States as something that's cruel. Um, Certain religions view working on the Sabbath as a crime, where in the United States and most of us here in this country, they're simply frown upon it and don't enjoy doing it. It's not a crime. Blasphemy, criticism of other people's religions, is something that you need to be very careful about. You never want to criticize somebody else's religion in spite of what you were taught, what you believe. It's not an appropriate thing to do. And on that note, we'll leave it there. There's a history of conflicts between religion, and for that reason, it's best to leave it out of the workplace. The workplace is no place for topics of religion or discussions of politics. That's something you do at Thanksgiving or Christmas dinner with family members you see once a year. So, what are your values? It's important to understand your values to better understand what you feel is right or wrong. That's going to help you better understand the morals and ethics of the patients and coworkers who may share different views than that of your own. And it's important to know your values so that medical ethics at your institution and profession are compromised. One can hardly argue that any of these things, cleanliness, freedom, or education, aren't a positive thing. But we all know there are a lot of people who have different values, different sets of ethics, and a different moral compass that they follow. Now, in the healthcare community, there's a very diverse body of individuals that work in this profession. People from all different backgrounds, all different parts of the world, and especially in big metropolitan areas. You're going to come across people as a healthcare professional who were raised differently, who were thought to believe things different than that of your own. The thing to take away, though, is that instead of abandoning your personal view of ethics and morals to hold above anything else the medical ethics of your profession. The number one priority in healthcare is the safety and welfare of the patients and the healthcare workers treating those patients. So take away from this that medical ethics are a priority in the healthcare community, and that we all need to have the same code of ethics to work together as a team to treat patients. That's going to be the first of our three-part presentation. We'll pick this back up with part 2 of medical ethics.